Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Freedom Homestead.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, well, here in a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be long.
Nope.
Tomorrow is New Year's Eve.
Yep.
Welcome. I'm Jack.
I'm Tangy.
And if you're new to our channel, we're just a homestead family. We homeschool our kids. We try to grow as much food and vegetables as we can. We try to provide as much meat as we can without relying on big stores. And so
we're about life, preserving liberty, and pursuit of preparedness.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. We're very big right now this winter into canning, preparing our foods, and stuff like that. So
yes.
Yeah.
I wonder where that was going. You said we're very big this winter.
Yeah.
And then you finished the sentence.
into some
I'm like,
certain
well,
things
you're not too far out. But anyway.
So, wow, everybody's joining us here.
Yes.
And
hey, Lou said, I hear the canner going in the background. And yes, you do.
Yeah. Tell them about that.
Okay, so I'm actually in the middle of filming something. It's taken a little bit longer today than what I had planned, but...
Yeah, Chaos and Grace. Several people's here. Yeah.
Yes, so in the background, and you can see our dog Georgia, I can't talk, apparently.
She's canning.
I'm canning, yes. And it is a video that's going to be going up in a couple of days as part of the Jarred Up January collaboration that I am super pumped to be a part of this year.
Now, this is going on our channel, but this is part of a collab with Lisa.
Yes.
Over at Sutton's Days.
Yes. And there's like almost a dozen channels. And every day, one of the channels is going to be bringing you guys
Pop this down a little.
Going to be bringing a canning video. So by the end of January, there'll be 31 different canning videos in this collaboration. So I'm really excited that Lisa asked me to be a part of it. Mm-hmm. I am so very excited. The videos that I'm going to be doing for the collaboration is minestrone soup, venison stew, and black bean soup. That's what I'm going to be doing. So, anyway, very excited, very happy that all of y'all are here. How was your Christmas? I have a couple of things to show you that I forgot to grab.
There's so many people. I'm going to miss people if I start saying hi to everyone. Thanks to our moderators. What?
Go back up for a second. Okay, Mandy asked a question. No, that was not my kitchen table that you saw. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram or if you follow us on Facebook, then you saw a picture of me filming, and I had a setup right over here in front of the stove. So Jack and I were talking about some ways that we wanted to improve our channel going into the new year, and I said I really want a freestanding prepping station for when I do recipes and canning and things like that. And so I kind of showed him where I wanted it and kind of the dimensions. And so he plans on building me one eventually. Mm-hmm. But
we're getting some more questions coming.
Okay, but I wanted something now because, I'm impatient. So we actually rigged up something.
We just set up some...
And it worked. Yeah. It worked. So it was
set up a makeshift table.
It was a Rubbermaid tote with a nightstand on top of it and a folding table on top of it, and then I covered it with a tablecloth, and it worked. It was very sturdy. It was great.
We're getting lots of other questions, and I know I've missed. I couldn't read the comments. I'm sorry. So if you had a question, you might want to repost it.
Hey, there's
because I missed most people. The one I did see, Gretchen asked about your name.
Okay.
If you were named after someone.
I am named after the song Tangerine, which is sung by Led Zeppelin, and my parents love that song.
Yeah.
And so they
Yeah.
named me after it. It doesn't make me cool, it makes them cool.
Yeah. And that's her middle name, and that's what she goes by.
Yes, it is my middle name.
Yeah.
My first name is the same as my mom's, and
Yeah.
so I went by my middle name. And actually, Tangy is actually a nickname. Tangy is not my real name. Tangerine is my name.
Yeah.
And Tangy is a nickname. Yeah.
So, sorry about missing, dang it. I keep missing the comments. They scroll so fast, it just seems like I can't catch them fast
Yeah,
enough.
well, that's all right. We'll do the best that we can.
But we want to thank our moderators first and foremost.
Yes.
Thank you guys. You guys are posting links. You guys are on it.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate all of our moderators.
Yeah. Yeah.
Southern Blessed.
Our
That's
mods
a cool
are
story.
amazing. Let's see. Won't be able to stay. Oh no, North Star. There's been so much sickness going around.
Yeah.
The flu.
I know Kathy's been sick.
Yeah, that's what she said, that she's got pneumonia. Goodness.
I had the crud a few days ago, and I didn't have the flu, but I had the crud, and it was pretty bad.
Yeah. He's actually been sick for several days. Had a fever a night or two, and
Yeah.
But I think you're over it.
A lot of the homemade soups, a lot of the stews that she's been cooking homemade has really helped. I've been we've got that emergency with the 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. I've been drinking one of those every day.
Yeah.
And I've pretty much kicked it for the most part. And a good thing too, because it's gotten cold.
Yeah.
We had an awesome week last week with temperatures.
Yep.
So it's gotten really cold. But it was really warm last week. We had a really warm Christmas. But now it's dropping.
Yeah. Yeah. So Pure Living said, I need to hook up with you guys on some canning videos. If you are looking for anyone to jump in with you guys, I haven't canned anything this year because of the flood water. All the rain killed my garden.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we didn't have issues with rain. We had issues with the sun frying up a lot of stuff. So that's definitely something. Somebody asked about challenges going into the new year. That is definitely something that we're going to have to address this summer. You guys know, if y'all have been watching us since the summer, that I couldn't grow green beans. I planted it 3 times and just got a couple of handfuls. So that is something that we're going to have to address, this coming spring. But yeah, and Christmas Day, it was nearly 70 degrees. It was ridiculous.
Let's see. In Virginia, 75 in Virginia today. Well, it's going to get cold because it hit Kentucky today.
Yeah.
It went from 63, 64 degrees. I think the high today might have been 48, something like that. I think the high tomorrow is supposed to get down to about 40. And if Kathy's watching, she's like, what? Because she's probably got a foot of snow or 2 feet of snow where she lives.
Heather Johnson said, did you watch the UK versus UL game? I'm a Kentucky girl, so you know I was watching.
Yes.
Yep.
That was a good game. An overtime game. Probably 2 of the biggest rivals in the nation. I'm a big Kentucky basketball fan, so that was a fun game to watch. I'm glad they won.
So Gretchen asked, what challenges will I be participating in January? And I think what she's referring to, there are several different channels that have put out challenges. One is a low spend month challenge. I know that's going on. Another one is a pantry challenge. There are several challenges like that people are putting out there. I'm not participating in any of those. I'm kind of doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
And I was kind of waiting to hear what she was going to say because I didn't know if she was going to do any or not. Either.
No. I'm just trying to get over the holiday rush and just trying to get it back on my feet. I do have a lot of things that I'm working toward. You guys know that I'm going to be 40 this year, and I have a goal to be fit by the time I'm 40. And so I'm really revving that back up because I lost time. I took some steps backwards, but now I'm plunging back into that. That is my goal, and I'm sticking firm to it. I may not be as far as I want to be by the time I hit 40, but I know I will at least be close to where I want to be. So, but I do want to share with you guys a list, and then hopefully maybe some of you guys can give us some ideas of what videos y'all would like to see in 2020. So I kind of brain dumped today, and let me throw these out there.
Brain dumped?
I brain dumped.
Okay.
Yes. You know how my brain works.
I just call that brainstorming.
No.
You brain dump.
I have to, it's like basically a brain regurgitation is what happens. I have so many ideas, and my brain...
Rustic Traditions is turning 40 this year, too.
When it's firing on all cylinders, I just have to stop, and I just have to throw it all down. So here's what I've got on paper so far. Garden planting video. Seed starting videos, of course.
As usual.
Our chicken coop completion video, whenever that gets done. Okay, I went to a Mexican restaurant. I had this amazing dish that I'm going to learn how to recreate, and I'm going to share it with you guys. I think it's pronounced el hombre, maybe, but it was steak, chicken, shrimp, zucchini, peppers, onions.
That does sound good.
Covered in cheese, and it was amazing. It was spicy and it was delicious, and I looked up several recipes. One of them says to use beef round steak, but I have venison round steak, so I'm going to use that. Thank you, moderators. Thank you. Yeah. You guys are the best.
You keep going. I'm watching.
Okay, so garden inventory. We're going to talk about tools, supplies, and seeds. Pantry tour, which I know some of y'all have requested that. Our garden expansion videos, because we are going to be expanding our food production this year. Okay, this one's in with question marks. I'm hoping that I can have a new seed starting setup. Right now, I have grow lights attached to a little greenhouse, and it's really not ideal. What I need is a bigger shelf, like one of those wire metal shelves. So I have more space for my plants to get taller. So I'm hoping we can invest in one of those.
I didn't hear you.
Okay.
I was reading comments.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
You can go back and watch the video later.
I was zoned in.
Okay, and then of course grocery hauls with preps. My goal for this time next year is that we have 6 months of food, water, medicine, and supplies.
Wendy says she wants to see a video for the beginner gardener.
Okay.
Which that would really cover some of what you've mentioned. Seed starting, planting your garden.
Yeah. And I have videos on that stuff, but one thing that he and I have discussed is that a lot of our new subscribers don't go back and watch our old videos.
Yeah.
So I guess it doesn't hurt to redo videos.
We were discussing that this morning. Whether we should keep referring people back to a video that we posted, and I mean, I think we agreed that it's better just to update it, make a new video about it. If people want to go back and watch the old ones, they can. But we'll just make an updated video. The old ones may be even back at our old house or anything. So
yeah. Okay, so that's one. And okay, so talk about the grocery hauls with preps. Of course, when we get our chickens and we get them set up, we'll show you.
Yeah, you'll probably doing a lot of chicken videos.
Oh, yes, I will. You know I will.
Yeah.
I have some sewing projects that I've been meaning to get to for like a year.
You just covered our whole 2020 year video that we were going to plan on doing.
No, not really. So I have some sewing projects that I'm going to get to, just some simple things that I thought I could share with you guys, such as I need to make new pot holders because mine are getting old and thin, and I'm burning myself through them. And aprons. Okay, and then you all also know that I have been like really, really submersing myself in World War II rationing.
So Gretchen asked, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, information. World War II information. So
it'll be gone by shit.
Okay, I want to do some videos on World War II rationed recipes. That's an idea. But anyway. All right, go ahead.
I forgot it.
Well, you can always scroll up. Gretchen said, I want to create a few cattle panel tunnels for gardening. Have you done any of these? Is that the one you're referring to?
I think so. Yeah, the cattle panel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we want to do that as well. Yes. We do want to get a cattle panel and try that. We did a makeshift trellis, if you want to call it that. Mm-hmm. It was definitely a makeshift trellis.
We're calling it our double-decker garden. Right? Isn't that what we called it?
I think we did.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not a cattle panel. We took pallets and put it on either side of our raised bed, and then we took chicken wire and went from one side over the top and then down. Mm-hmm. So that way we can grow plants underneath it that like shade, and then use the rest of it as trellis. Oh no!
It says we're
buffering.
It says we're buffering. Hopefully that doesn't happen too much. Did everybody have a good Christmas? I know some of you were under the weather. I got this beautiful new mug.
Yes. And I love the one I got.
Patrick Henry inspired.
Yes.
Living the Freedom Homestead, Freedom Liberty life.
Hey, well, I'm going to go get something to show them, and then you can tell them a really cool fact about Patrick Henry that not a lot of people know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
Remember when he showed up at the courthouse?
Yeah, that's a long story.
Can you condense it?
No, I can't. It's not me.
Fine.
When I start talking history, that will take the whole rest of the show.
Well,
yeah. Go get your thing.
Okay. Well, I have two things. Well, you can at least tell them that who he represented.
One of the, I know what she's getting now. So, so she got me this mug. I thought it was pretty cool because I got her a coffee mug that is yellow with the Gaston symbol on it. The don't tread on me symbol. So she opens that and thought, that's really cool. Wait till you open yours. And then I had almost the exact same mug with this logo on it. So we were kind of both had the same thoughts going on, getting each other stuff for drinking coffee and what we like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is one of my gifts from Jackie that I got.
This is just a teaser here.
Yes, I'm so excited.
I knew that little thing would get her very, very excited.
Yeah, it's just a promise of things to come, and it made me so very happy. So yeah.
Duncan 1900 Homestead says they grow a lot of stuff on their cattle panels.
Awesome. Lolly and Pops Escape said, let's just say my gift likes the Second Amendment. Nice.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are very pro Second Amendment.
We got some Second Amendment seeds. If you know what I'm talking about.
They're freedom seeds.
Yeah.
They're freedom seeds. Anyway, and this is the other thing that Jack got me, which
she's really excited about this.
Yes.
This is a water filter, and you know how she's all into being prepared in case we need to live off grid for a while with power going out, a storm, tornado,
earthquake.
Earthquake. Everything goes down. And so this right here will actually filter 100,000 gallons of water.
Yeah.
And you can hook it up to water bottles. You can hook it up to water bladders. It's got great reviews. They're very inexpensive.
Cheaper than a Life Straw.
Yeah. They're about the same price as a Life Straw, but a Life Straw will only do 1,000 gallons.
Right.
That will do 100,000.
100,000 gallons.
So I highly recommend if you ever are thinking about what would happen if we were out of power, if everything quit, how would we get water? And if you don't have a nearby source of water, even if you have a nearby source of water, what if it got contaminated?
Right.
You can can all kinds of food, but if you run out of water, you're going to be hurting.
Right. Amy said, where did you get the filter?
Be honest with you, I got that at Walmart. I went to some of the sporting stores like, you got your Cabela's and Bass Pros and stuff like that. And they got them. Pretty much any place like that's going to have them. But it was actually a couple dollars cheaper at Walmart, so I went ahead and picked it up. there to get one. Normally I wouldn't. Normally I'd probably just buy it on Amazon or something like that. But it was the day or two before Christmas, so I needed to go ahead and get it. I knew if I ordered it, I knew if I ordered it, I wouldn't get it in time. So I went ahead and grabbed it.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Heather says, have you tried any new sourdough recipes lately? After watching your channel, I started my own and have loved it. That is awesome. Mine actually died. I neglected mine a little too long, and so now I'm going to have to start over.
Somebody says, remember, water filters do not remove chemicals, but this one does. This also will remove...
it's on the side.
This isn't just a water filter. This will, well, it will remove the bacteria, protozoa, stuff like that, but it will remove whatever. I'm not going to read about it now. Okay. We're doing a live show. But, yeah, this is a very good filter.
Yeah. Let's see. What are our plans tomorrow to stay
For the price, it's
home?
a very good filter.
Yes, no, we're not going out.
No, see, I have to work. You know,
Yeah.
I have to work tomorrow. I have to work New Year's Day and the whole rest of the week. So
Yeah.
we were invited to go spend some time with some friends. And I was like, no, I've got to work, and I really don't want to be out late.
Right.
And so
I'd rather just stay home anyway.
we're just going to stay home. We might have, what are we going to do? We're just going to have probably some snacks. We might watch a movie or something.
Maybe
But,
watch some Stranger Things, which is something that we just started
Yeah.
watching, and we are...
Since we had a couple of days off for Christmas, and then I was sick for a couple of days, we stayed home and decided to kind of just watch TV. And, yeah.
Just relax and hang out, yeah.
Anytime we do that, we end up finding a show on Netflix or something that we had never seen before. So we watched the whole first season of Stranger Things.
Yes, and it's so good.
Oh, it's pretty good.
It's very, very good. Usually, anything with monsters in it are really dumb and cheesy, but it's
People are also again commenting, is that a pressure cooker I hear in the background?
the pressure canner.
Yeah,
sure is.
She's in the process of canning right now.
And filming it.
And we talked about that in the beginning of our live show. She's in the middle of filming some canning videos.
Yeah, so you guys might actually get to see a little bit of a behind the scenes live filming, because this is going to be done in 16 minutes. So, I have to shut off the heat and then move it to the back, and I'm going to film it. So that might be a little interesting thing to see. But yeah, some people were saying, yeah, New Year's Eve brings out the stupid, and that is so true.
Yeah. It's really dangerous to kind of be out driving.
Yeah. Some people are noticing that, yeah, we don't have a vent or anything above our stove. I mean, we've lived here for a year and a half. That's the way it was when we moved here. The only time I miss it is if, like yesterday, I cooked hamburgers and there was grease, like it just drifted all over the floor.
Yeah, she did hamburgers in the cast iron skillets, and we had to open the windows. It vented out pretty quickly though.
Yeah.
We're buffering again.
Great.
I don't know if that's happening on their end or not.
I don't know.
We'll have to see.
Let's see. Oliver said, I recently picked up an All-American canner for $12. Awesome. But it needs a good cleaning.
Deal.
Any tips to restore or check it for safety? I don't have any tips. I've never used an All-American canner. You might want to check the Needy Homesteader. I know she has one. You can ask Sutton's Days. They have one, and Sutton's Days has purchased an All-American canner used, so she would probably be your best source to ask.
No, our stovetop doesn't have one built in.
No.
We don't have a stovetop.
Well,
Well, we have a stove, but it doesn't have anything above it.
yeah. That is awesome.
I wonder why we're buffering. Did our kids get off like I told them to?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh, Rose's 100 says hubby's firing up the smoker tomorrow.
Nice.
See, that's the one thing we thought we would hopefully be able to save up and get for Christmas. That would be our big Christmas present as a family to each other.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to get a smoker, and we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer on that one.
That's okay.
But that's still a goal of ours. We want to get a smoker and start using it. I got this, and I love this. This is lined. This is so warm.
Got it at Cabela's.
I sat in my recliner and put this on, and it was like covering up with a nice fleece blanket. Very comfy. So yeah, just little things, nice little mug, some flannels. She got the water filter, but I also got an emergency radio.
Yeah, I was really excited when I found
this
that.
cool little emergency radio that you can wind up, you can charge it outside. It's got solar panels on it. It's got USB jacks so you can charge your cell phones with it. It will also run off of batteries. It's just a really cool gadget. I like it. I was really excited about that.
Yeah, I was excited when I found it. I wasn't really looking for it, but then when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. I think you got excited not with the chickens, with the chicken feeder, but you got some kitchen stuff, didn't you?
Yeah. Jack,
stuff that you just been wanting.
Yeah.
This was the time to get it.
Okay, so a couple of years ago, before we moved to this house, I had done this whole minimalist purge. Like I'm gonna be, I don't have a lot of things that I don't need. I don't like having a bunch of stuff. But I was trying to minimalize a little bit more. And so when I was going through the kitchen, I got rid of a lot of silverware. In my head, I'm thinking, the less that I have, the less I have to wash, to keep up with. Well, what ended up happening is since we have fewer, that means I have to wash more often. And so it seemed like every time we would get ready to have dinner, we're out of forks because they're all in the dishwasher. So anyway, so he got me a new set of silverware. And then I also had been asking for the chip-resistant dishes, Corelle. And because all of my dishes that I have are chipped. And so I got a set of Corelle. I'm still going to keep some of my red plates, but until I can get a second set, I like having a bunch of plates.
Yep.
And stuff for like when we have guests and whatnot. So I was happy to get that as well. Mm-hmm. So thank you, Mimsy. She's like sharing all of our info. That's awesome.
She's been posting our social media links, Instagram, Facebook, our
cool.
Amazon link. I mean, she is just
Francine.
on it. So we're so grateful for our good moderators.
Absolutely.
That's on it.
Yep.
I'm kind of scattered tonight. I had a thought too right before I talked about the moderators, and now I lost it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
Let's see. We have an old gas stove we use as a smoker. Just put the fire in the broiler and meat in the oven. That sounds awesome.
I've had smokers before, just the grill type smokers with the wood box. I'm really interested in using an electric smoker.
Yeah.
I've never used one before. I have one of my best friends that I grew up with. He has an electric smoker. He absolutely loves it. So I'm thinking about maybe trying one of them out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anybody out there has one and has used one, but I think that might be my next challenge, is to try to see how I can do with those.
Yeah. So Hawkins Hill said, did you get your stick blender ordered? Not yet. That super chat actually won't come to us until January. So, but when we do get that,
it's always a month behind.
Yeah, but I have every intention of getting it because I need one, and I am so grateful to you for sending that. Mm-hmm. That was awesome. Mm-hmm. But yes, that will happen.
Heaven's Essentials. They just got an electric smoker.
Awesome.
And they are awesome.
Oh, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. sorry. I'm excited. It's coming. It's coming.
Yes, yeah. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
And she's not forgot about it.
No. And I won't let him forget about it either. Now, you remember 30 of those dollars. It's for me to get an immersion blender.
I wonder what kind of, I mean, I don't want to get too nosy, but what kind of electric smoker did you get? I mean, I don't want to get a cheap one. I want to get a good one. I want to get one that has good ratings that everybody's pleased with.
Yeah.
When we get one.
Very cool. Ours is electric. Buttermilk. Egg grill. But I want a Traeger. Yeah, that's definitely something
Traeger
that
now,
we're looking forward to adding.
I can't. There's some that I'm not gonna get. When I say I want a good one, I'm not paying $1,000 for one. I'm thinking maybe a couple $100. I know Masterbuilt has a lot of electric smokers. I know they have different series, 130s and 300s and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to do my research before we end up getting something, because I don't want to get a piece of junk, but I want to get something that's decent.
Yeah. I got about 8 minutes.
Yeah,
before I gotta turn that off.
egg grills, they are amazing. But yeah, they are also very pricey. The green eggs, those are.
Lolly and Pop said, I do venison, summer sausage, trout, salt, yes, salt, smoked salt, absolutely. Gave away some for Christmas. One thing that I can't wait to try, Lisa at Sutton's Days does smoked jalapenos and then turns it into smoked jalapeno powder.
Yeah.
And
Linda says check out Facebook
that.
Marketplace. I have been looking. I just haven't found one.
But yeah, we got plans. Whenever we do get one, I'm looking forward to so many things.
Smoked fish sounds amazing.
Yes, it does. And chicken wings. I love chicken wings. That is like, let me just tell you. I mean, I like food in general, but one of my favorite foods is like tailgate food.
Yeah.
Chicken wings, hamburgers,
Yeah.
all that stuff. That is what I like. And I cannot wait to get smoked chicken wings.
They got a pit boss.
I've never heard of that.
I'll have to look it up.
Sarah said, what are you canning? I am canning minestrone soup, and I am in the process of filming it. So here in a couple of minutes, it's going to get interesting when I have to get up and go over there and do a little filming. So you guys get to see that.
Hawkins Hill says you can build a smoker. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I want to try out an electric smoker.
True.
Well, I don't currently have one. I've got a grill out. I've got a grill where, one half is propane and the other half is charcoal. I've got one of those, but years and years I had the charcoal grill with the wood box that could be used as a smoker. And, I didn't really use it much for smoking anything. So I'd like to try out an electric one.
Yeah. Lou said she likes the way I sang chicken wings. I get a little excited when I talk about some of my favorite foods.
Yeah. Well, that's been a staple for us on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
We'd have a wings night.
Mimsy is awesome. She just threw up Lisa's link to her smoked jalapeno powder.
Thank you.
Nadina said, have you ever had honey butter chicken wings? No, that sounds incredible. Let's see. Oh, and then somebody else, Brucerd Homestead said they have a friend that smokes their macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty wild.
That is crazy. See, we have a Smokin' Brothers built in Missouri. Better than Traeger for sure. They used to work for Traeger. Huh. That's cool. So, yeah.
And these are brands that I haven't heard of. I was thinking more of just, like the Masterbuilt ones that you can find at Lowe's and Home Depot and stuff like that. But I don't know how they compare price-wise. I know they're probably good quality if you guys are recommending them.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they compare price-wise.
Everybody is getting me so excited with the smoking.
Yeah, it's making me hungry.
Smoked corn on the cob. Stop it. Just stop it. Yeah, shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp.
shrimp.
Citrus chicken
I think we're
wings.
just probably gonna do. We're just gonna smoke everything until we don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. Well, then until we take a break, and then we'll be right back to it again.
Absolutely. Somebody asked, have I ever canned chicken wings? No, I haven't. I have not canned. I have not canned bone-in chicken. But that is certainly something that I want to try. But I really love the convenience of canned chicken. In fact, for my supper, I had chicken salad from my canned chicken.
Yeah.
Smoke all the things. I agree. Let's see. We brine our tuna for 2 days and smoke it for 6 hours. Oh my goodness.
Rustic traditions. I'm adding a smoker to my
No
list for
kidding.
2020.
No kidding.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'm just, she wants a chicken coop, I want a smoker.
Stockpile the smoking pellets. So yeah, smoked dill pickle stuffed with cream cheese wrapped in bacon. Dang, we gotta get one.
Stuffed dill pickle.
Smoked dill pickle
know.
stuffed with cream cheese.
I'm just thinking of the pickle part.
Oh my, I know, Amy, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
Yes.
of the pickle part. Now a jalapeno. The jalapeno
Yes.
with cheese and bacon.
Yes.
Those are amazing.
Yes.
Those jalapeno poppers, smoked.
I know. Mimsy said smoke the chickens. So, like, when we get our chicken, we're going to be sitting there, like on cartoons when they're really hungry and they look at a person and the person turns into a steak. That's what's going to happen. We're going to look at
cute little chickens. Oh, one just
we're going to
jumped
look
in
at our
the smoker.
chickens and we're going to be like, "Aw, you are so sweet, Dawn."
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Somebody asked, "What's our favorite
We'll
anime
put that towards the
series?"
smoker.
Let's see. Really, the only anime series that I'm familiar with is Naruto and Pokemon.
Yeah, because we've got a son.
Yeah. Let's see. My favorite was cream cheese and jalapeno stuffed pork loin that we wrapped in bacon. Oh my word.
Yeah, Chipotle.
Chipotle is smoked jalapenos. That is very true. Let's see. I'm from New York. Pickles are big here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we will be growing a lot of cucumbers. And we usually try to pickle a bunch.
Okay. Let's see.
Whoops.
My brother-in-law. No.
Okay.
My brother-in-law smokes a turkey wrapped in bacon for Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness, yeah. I think we're gonna have to do that.
So, man, we get sidetracked so easily when we start talking about food, don't we?
I'm just thinking like smoked turkey. You would
Good
I would
night
think.
getting started on homesteading.
Yes, good night. I'm thinking.
Or is he saying hi to everybody? Good evening, everybody.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I thought he was leaving. He may be joining us.
Oh, hey, Cliff. Yeah. So, I'm thinking though, if you did a smoked turkey for Thanksgiving, that would kind of change what your sides would need to be, right? Like, I don't know, could you do traditional dressing?
Well, yes. Why?
Because
What
I'm
would make it
gonna
any
want
different?
baked beans and
No.
coleslaw.
No.
You know, this makes me want to go.
You
though,
can
right?
make the dressing and put it in the smoker.
Smoked dressing. I don't know.
Give it a
That might be
smoky flavor.
a little too much.
No, I don't think it would change anything. You still eat what you normally eat.
Ooh,
just
and
the
then
turkey smoked.
you could definitely do the smoked macaroni and cheese to go with it. Now, see, we're talking about all this. I'm low carb,
All right,
y'all.
so yeah, let's change the subject. One thing me mostly got for Christmas is way too heavy. I got way too many pounds because we ate a lot. Oh, she's got to jump up and do the cannon thing.
Yeah, go ahead and keep
So
talking.
I know this is very cliche, but I've got to get back in shape and lose weight too. Now I know Tangi said that she's turning 40 this year. Well, in 2020 she turns 40, and her goal is to be fit, and healthy, and she just wants to kick butt with that. And I have no doubt that she will, because when she gets motivated in something like that, she really follows through. That's great. I'm so glad she's doing that, because she's going to, and that encourages me to get along with the program.
All right.
So y'all want to see some behind the
Quiet
scenes
on the
filming?
set.
Y'all see some behind the scenes filming? Here she goes. Oh, she's not ready.
No, I'm getting there.
And see how many takes it should try. We'll see how many
All
times.
right, guys, as you can hear, my timer just went off. So we're cutting off the heat to our canner, and I'm going to move this to the other side.
Well, she quit talking now. And I'm kind of messing with her. Oh yeah, Don's saying it's your birthday. You can do what you want.
Okay, so where we go from here is we're going to let this hang out until the pressure naturally drops. So what that means is we are going to leave the slit on, and you're going to watch as the gauge drops down to 0, and then this valve is going to drop. When that happens, we are going to take off our pressure weight, and then we're just going to let this hang out for about 20 minutes. And when we get to that point, we'll come back.
Everybody quit chatting too. Everybody going to get really quiet, so everybody just quit chatting also.
Okay.
I was messing with you.
Let's see. Stop it.
I was crushing your head.
Sorry about that, you guys. What's that Martin Short?
Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying though is with her wanting to be fit and healthy for 40, she's going to really inspire me to continue that process too.
That's so cute. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm just, I hate that I was doing so well and then I took a break and then went backwards, and so now I'm having to start over.
Everything's still on.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready to dig back in there and reach my goals and prove to myself I can do it. I know I can do it. I just have to stay with it and not take breaks, because my breaks are my undoing.
And it's so great to be motivated to do something and have a couple of people around you that's joining in with you doing this also. And just the fact when she does something like that, by default, I'm around it enough that it rubs off on me too. So I'm hoping a whole lot of it will rub off on me.
Well, either it can rub off on you or it can annoy the snot out of you.
It hopefully will rub off on me.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm like, that's probably not the best thing for you to eat, but I want to.
Yeah, I get that way a little bit too. I'm the little whiny man sometimes, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I was talking about you being 40, and I was like, "Don't you mean 29?"
Oh no, I'm every bit of it, and I'm blessed. I will. If people ask me, I will gladly say the Lord has given me 40 years of health and blessings, and
definitely
nothing wrong with that.
Definitely.
What I want to hear people say is, "You're 40? You look good for 40."
Yeah.
Thanks. But you know what's funny? And this is like what we tell younger people. What we tell younger people is, the older you get, the younger you realize that you are. And it's like, it's weird going, whoa, I can't believe I'm 40 now, because I don't feel like I'm 40. I feel like I'm, 25 or whatever. But I'm telling you right now, I would not go back to my younger years for nothing. I like where I'm at mentally. I know that I'm going to like where I'm at physically. In fact, I feel like I'm in better shape now. I mean, this is the truth. Before I even had my daughter,
Yeah.
I'm in better shape now than I was then.
Yeah, and 2019, I'll be honest with you, it was kind of a roller coaster year for us. Because we had some downers and we had some really high moments. I mean, we've had some times where we've struggled a little bit, both physically with our health and with our home, just stressing out about things that's going on, and then we've had some very blessed moments of 2019. So it's kind of,
Yeah.
you never know what next week or what tomorrow will bring.
Right.
But we've been blessed.
Yep.
We've definitely been blessed. And,
Absolutely.
yeah. So what else?
Yeah, it looks like there's several that have just had birthdays.
I'm hoping that in 2020 we won't go through a flooded basement
No.
or a roof blowing off our house.
Hopefully we can hang on to some of our money instead
I
of
really
having
hope we don't hit a deer and destroy another vehicle. That's not good. I don't
No.
recommend that.
No.
But again, you can't control that type of stuff.
No. You can't, but you can prepare ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh, smoked meatloaf. People.
We're still talking about smoking stuff in smokers.
Oh my goodness, it just sounds so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
What do we
just
got?
and that's everybody talks about having a
Somebody says, please, I've been 24 for decades.
some people talk about having a word for their year. My word, which is going to apply to the channel as well as personal, and that is preparedness.
Yeah.
Preparedness.
Preparedness.
And that can apply to so many different levels of your life: physical, financial, spiritual. Just, it can blanket so many different things. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. We're gonna do 2020 right, Lord willing.
What else we got? 2020 is going to be a big year for us. We've got a daughter graduating high school.
And we'll be turning
So
18.
that's another blessing.
Yes.
But oh man, that's a big moment.
It's-
That's also very stressful too.
Yeah. And it kind of blows my mind that next fall I'm going to be homeschooling one kid. One.
He's going to not like that.
Ah,
I don't know. We'll have to make it fun for him.
yeah. I mean,
Well-
he does a lot of his stuff on his own anyway.
Yeah, we'll have to
But-
make it very fun for him. And we hope that 2020 will allow us to get out of the house and on the road and travel
Yeah.
a little bit more
Yeah.
and go to some of the meetups and gatherings. We really
Oh.
want to do that.
Yeah. Sarah said, grateful. Mine are only 7 and 3. Yeah. I mean, I have friends who have been homeschooling for 20 years and they're not done. Like, they still have other kids that they've
Yeah.
got to get through. But yeah, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, and I want to continue learning. I mean, I'm over 40.
I actually posted on our social media, like, how many of y'all have learned more after you graduated school than you did when you were in school? And I think a lot of it is because
Yeah.
we finally have the freedom to explore our interests, and when we're interested, we are like all in.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like right now, I am really big into World War II, wartime survival, all that stuff.
I've probably learned more in the last 10 years
Yeah, I would agree.
than I have probably in the previous 15 years, 20 years maybe. And especially the last 5 years, I've really, I don't know, wanted to learn stuff.
Right.
Stuff that I didn't even think I was interested in. And then I started studying it and really got into it.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Challenge yourself, because I have certain passions that I want to follow and that drive me to learn more about. But then I've gotten out of the box a little bit, and I've tried to learn things that I didn't think I would have much interest in, and have really grown because of that.
Yeah.
I'm really thankful for that.
Yeah, when I was in school, I I wasn't too interested in like American history or civics or any of that stuff. But now, and I think a lot of it is because you realize how relative it all is. And it's like, I want to know what my rights are. I want to know what the Constitution says. I want to know where our country has been so we don't repeat the past. And then, of course, with World War II, there's just, it fascinates me to see how people survived because their whole lives were turned upside down. And they were called on to do things that they didn't have to do before. And it just, you know, just the will of the human spirit and, you know, patriotism and all of that stuff just really, really gets me excited and really interests me. So I really love seeing how people do those things.
When they were 19, they were in the Marines.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Hooves and Harvest said, learned more homeschooling my kids than my own high school education.
Well,
Yep.
Speaking of learning, a few weeks ago, we got to sit down and have dinner and talk to some experts. And I'm going to be posting a video on that probably in the next 3 to 4 days. It's going to be this coming week or this week before the weekend. I'm going to post a video of an interview where, in my opinion, there are some experts talking about homesteading.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And
these experts were born during the World War II era.
yes. So I consider them experts because they lived it, they did it, they've got years and years of experience, and it wasn't a fad for them, it was life.
It was life.
It was just, that's life. They didn't consider themselves doing something new, that's just how they grew up. So it was fun hearing them reminisce and talk about a few things.
Yeah.
And we
Pam,
want to share that with y'all.
Pam said, doesn't it make you wish to hear the stories of the older people? And I agree with that. I think if you have anybody in your family that is still with you, that are, you know, from that generation, just sit down and ask them about their life. Ask them about their childhood. What did their parents do for a living? What was life like for them on a daily basis? What did they have to do before they left for school? When they got back from school? How long did they stay in school? I mean, it's just really, really interesting, some of the stuff that you can learn if you just sit down and talk to them. Let's see. I have worked at 2 sister museums, maybe history, for the past 8 years. Love history, hands-on history. I loved it because I was learning. That would be really cool. Hey, there's my friend Carol from Kentucky Faith Haven Farm. Let's see. Our baby girl is graduating this year. I know. It's going to be really wild
weird.
when both of the kids are graduated. I kind of went through at the beginning of this school year when it hit me that I'm going to be done in a few years. Like, what then what?
We only got a few minutes left before we end the video, but since this is the last video of 2019, we've got, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. New Year's Day is coming up. A new decade. Wow. The 20s.
The 20s.
The 20s.
Swinging 20s.
So, we haven't taken our Christmas decorations down yet. So I guess we'll be doing that, won't we?
Yeah, well, I was planning on doing it today, but this took longer than what
Yeah.
I thought. So maybe tomorrow.
And I didn't know, are we going to have some Hoppin' Johns or anything like that?
Listen, you know me and traditions. I don't like that stuff.
Well, we don't like traditions per se, but that is something that you normally fix.
No, it's not.
You have.
Not this time. I mean, I've
Well,
made
yeah.
it, but I don't make it a point to make it
But
during
you
New Year's Eve.
have a few times in the past. So we're not going to have that traditional?
No.
Okay. Didn't know if anybody was stuck on that, if they had to have a certain type of food, or if they had to get their decorations down before or after, or if that even mattered to them. It kind of really doesn't matter to us.
No. I eat what I want when I want.
There are routines that we get into, but we're not superstitious at all.
No.
And we don't get stuck into stuff like that.
No. No, that's all ridiculous.
I have a tradition for every day, Little Debbie's.
That's a good one.
Well, that's probably one of them that I could get stuck on really easily too.
Wow. Linda said, I just turned 70 and I am the oldest alive on my side of the family. Wow. Now, do you have a way to film like you talking about your life, or have you been writing it? That would be something really cool to pass on to your younger relatives. January 6th, at least through my birthday. Yeah, Jack's dad's birthday is January 29th.
Yep.
And he'll be 80.
Or 30th. No, 29th.
He'll be 80 years old.
He'll be 80.
Yeah.
I've been very blessed. Both my parents are still around, and my dad turns 80 next month.
Yeah.
And my mom is just a few years behind him. So yeah. And you're still blessed to have your grandparents.
Yep.
On your dad's side.
Yep.
And they're about the same age as my parents, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get to sit and talk with my granddaddy a couple of years ago about what his dad did. I had no idea. His dad was a farmer, and what he did was he farmed for the school. So he would grow the food that they served in the cafeterias at school, and he got to keep part of it to feed his own family.
Wow.
And then the rest of it he gave to the public schools to feed the kids at lunchtime. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know that.
That is cool. That's very neat.
Yeah.
And that's stuff that we'd love to be able to get documented too.
Yeah. Pam said, I think we should journal to give to the kids and grandkids our stories and experiences. Definitely.
Our Desert Oasis, they've been watching us for about 3 months now. I'm glad I found you all. I'm wanting to start a channel, but I'm kind of scared to. Maybe I can build up the nerve.
Yeah. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just start.
It doesn't have to be fancy.
Nope.
Just
Everybody starts somewhere.
Just act normal. I'll say that. I didn't at first.
No, I didn't either.
It took a while.
Yeah.
It takes a while to get used to it.
It feels weird talking to a camera, but then you kind of get to where when you start, I don't know, in my head, I see the people I'm talking to. Does that make sense?
I always use my phone, and we do most all of our filming on our phone, and I always do the reverse screen where I can see the screen as I'm filming, so at least I'm looking at myself.
Yeah.
At least I'm talking, it feels like I'm talking to somebody. I just have to picture that I'm talking to somebody else, but at least I can see somebody in the screen that I'm talking to.
Yeah. Yeah. So, when I'm explaining things, I'm trying to explain it to somebody and not just run my mouth. So in my head, if I pick somebody that I'm trying to teach something to, that's who I'm talking to. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you've got things going on that you want to share with other people, try it. Just try it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can always practice. Set up your camera and just talk. Just talk. Just start.
And we've got a really, a lot of these people on here that have channels, they kind of all started out the same way. And the community, for the most part, is very forgiving.
Yeah.
When you screw up. Now, when your channel starts growing and getting big, and you do something, and that's, if you're explaining something and you get something wrong, they're really good at pointing that out too.
Or if you do, share what you buy when you go get groceries, and someone doesn't like what you bought.
I've really
They'll
had
let you know.
Yeah, we love what we do. We wouldn't take this back for a second because we have made so many wonderful friends through this platform.
Yeah.
But I've also had to grow a little bit thicker skin
Yeah.
and not let certain comments and trolls and stuff bother me. That's something that
Yeah, if you,
I wasn't used to. I
if
wasn't
you-
expecting all
yeah,
that.
expect the worst. Expect
Yeah.
anything bad that you think about yourself, you will hear it from some troll. Anything.
Maybe. I mean,
You
not
will.
starting out.
No, not starting out, but when the numbers come, those things come too. But you have to realize, number one,
Ooh,
those
they're in the-
people are usually dumb kids.
They are in the desert in Nevada. I'm sorry. It's our desert oasis still talking to us. And he says that makes perfect sense, what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But growing conditions in a desert, if they could get stuff growing out there, that would be worth seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be interested.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go for your, hope you didn't lose your thought. Sorry.
But anyway, so my point is, everybody has an opinion, and everybody's going to share it. And sometimes they're going to be encouraging and awesome, and sometimes they're just going to be jerks. And it says more about them than it does you. You just keep doing what it is that you're passionate about. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could say more, but I'm not going to.
Well, we have concluded our hour.
Okay.
Yeah. But when's your canning thing? Is it going to be done up in a day or two? When's it
January 2nd.
Oh, January 2nd.
So in the collaboration, my days to post are January 2nd, January 12th, and January 22nd.
Okay.
Easy to remember.
So you look for those. It's going to be on our channel. But when we post this, we will have links to that whole collaboration that's going on. So every day for the entire month of January, this collab of canning, there's going to be canning videos for a solid month. And she's doing, what, 3 of them? 4 of them?
3.
3 of them. Yeah.
Yes. Chaos and Grace said trolls are a rite of passage. I totally agree. That is why
Oh, man,
my first thumbs down, I was so excited. I'm like, yes! I am bothering people, which means I am in the right direction. And then my first troll, I was like, I can't believe this is happening.
She got so excited when somebody started kind of trolling her
passage.
and making comments on all these videos.
That's how you know you're making it.
And I was getting upset.
No.
And then she was like, don't get upset. And I was like, why? And of course, it's kind of like a bully. Don't let the bullies bother you.
No.
They'll quit.
And what's funny is a lot of their comments are so absurd. They're hilarious.
Yeah, so...
And they're usually, the grammar is bad, and it's like, really?
Yeah. So I had to learn from her. She was having fun with it and enjoying it, so eventually I got that way too. So anyway,
a lot of their comments have literally made me bust a gut, like laughing so hard, because
some people,
it's ridiculous.
Some people definitely make comments where they're trying to be serious and it's obvious they have no idea what they're talking about. And then there's some that just want to be mean. Mm-hmm. There's some people that just want to be mean.
Yeah. And it's obvious.
And they just want to try to hurt your feelings. And then you got people commenting that think they're experts and think they know what they're talking about. And you can, the more they write, the more they're digging that hole. And they're falling into it.
Yeah.
It's just
But
like
I have
you are about as ignorant as anything.
I have actually won over some trolls, though, and they have become some of our most loyal subscribers.
And that's cool. That's awesome.
Very true. Tina said even a bad review or a thumbs down is tracked by YouTube algorithm, and it's seen as traffic,
So give us thumbs up.
Yep, or thumbs down.
Video. Thumbs
Either
up.
way. Either way, it works for us.
I'd rather have the thumbs up, but yeah, it works either way. And if you have not subscribed to us, please do so, or at least share us with some of your friends. And maybe this channel, 2020, will be another awesome year for us. This is our last live of the decade. Did you realize that?
Yeah.
Our last live of the decade.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So weird. 2020.
And we have to thank you guys. If it wasn't for you guys wanting to watch and wanting to chat with us, we couldn't do this and enjoy
No,
it.
it wouldn't be any fun.
We enjoy doing this so much, but it's because of you guys.
Absolutely. And this, like doing these lives where we can actually hang out with you guys and talk to y'all, and then meeting y'all at some of these get-togethers, it's just awesome. Just so awesome.
Jack, you are so sweet. Whereas
Oh.
Tangy Chain poop doppers, woman can just take more. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, when it comes to that stuff.
God made
yeah.
us special kind of tough, right?
Made us different for a reason.
men are tough in one way, and women, we're tough in another. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the way we were designed, for sure.
Thank you for inviting us into your homes and lives. Tina, we appreciate that comment.
Yes, all of your comments,
Yeah.
Cliff. Thank you. You're so
Yeah.
sweet. But yeah, all right. So thank y'all. I gotta finish this video, and and it'll be up on the 2nd.
Happy New Year. God bless.
Don't forget to check out Jarred Up January collab that I'm gonna be part of this year. I'm so excited.
Hit that notification bell and follow us as we keep posting new videos, and we'll see what 2020 has in store for us.
Yep.
Yeah.
God bless you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Until next time.
Until next time.